If you hear any yelling, it's not me. There's a fight in the background going on. I think it's over allowance. I'm not sure. It's Friday, so it's over allowance. My hair's not growing out fast enough. Though I've gotten many compliments on it. The way the black has gone into the blonde, and did you do that on purpose? It looks really good. After many warnings, oh, Sean, no, go to a professional. After many of those, and Sean, please rethink this. I did it anyway. I'm as bad as I was when I was 5. My God. You would think that I would listen, but no. It could have been worse. I could have painted my hair instead of colored it. That's kind of like coloring, except, you have to decide between an oil or a plain base watercolor. I don't know. I should have used Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid washes out. Anyway, I don't know how many of you remember my cat, Haug. He was a huge Maine Coon, and he looked black, but he was actually mahogany, and that is where he got his name Haug. It was for actually mahogany. Anyway, if you remember, he fell through the living room window, and I tried to get him, and I couldn't. And I looked for days, for a couple months, got a cat catcher, got everything from the Humane Society, and we looked, and we looked. Never found him. Well, then the animal control found a squished cat on the side of the road, and they think it was Hog, but they weren't sure. Well, that was great to see. And anyway, so we never found him. And I still am mad at the kids who broke into my house so then they could get something they wanted to play with. Because it was that window, they didn't put the screen on properly. And that was the same window that Hog fell through. And it was on ground level, so he wasn't hurt, but he was scared half out of his mind because he is the cat that I adopted. He had all 4 paws declawed, never been outside in his life. So it was pretty sad. And I was not hoping, but I thought maybe the neighbor across the street took him. They weren't nice people at all. And I can't go over there with a search warrant for a cat. So, anyway, I never found him. Well, yesterday, the kids were down by the farther wetlands, closer to the road. And there they saw a cat that looked like Hog, only very thin and didn't look very good. Looked like he's been living off of frogs. So basically, if it is him, he's gone feral. And I don't know why he doesn't come to me when I call. I'm on vid. It's okay. So I'm thinking about putting the cat catch out there again. I hate using that. Things I catch, I always require the the gloves that they use on mountain lions, or our little cougars, or our bobcats, or possum, I've caught possum and caught raccoons, and all of them wanted to bite. And those gloves come in handy. I've been clawed before by them. I've always said, oh, thank you, no rabies. Oh, and raccoons are high carriers of it, along with our bats. So it's like, and here I am. Again, I'm going to go into the wetlands and try and get myself a cat. Not a raccoon, not a nutria, not a ferret, not a possum, but a cat. And hopefully it's my cat. The only way I'll know is if they scan him. He's got a chip, and he will probably be my cat. But is he my cat? He could be my cat with, the chip and that, but he's different. He's feral. He's fixed. He always bit. He had huge teeth. I remember a few years back that I was about ready for surgery the next day to have my ovaries out. You might remember that. And Haug came up behind me and put his chompers into my leg. And I mean, they were deep wounds. And so we rinsed them out really good and then put antibiotic cream on them. And I went ahead with the surgery the next day and everything was fine. But that cat could bite. I think, I don't think, I know that cats who have been declawed that much are left nothing to help themselves. And I believe he was biting to protect himself out of fear. I don't know how the people treated him who had him last. I mean, why do you declaw a cat? If you don't understand that you can get a dozen cat trees, they can sit on top and buy an old couch, you'll be fine. Build shelves so they can walk on it. I don't know. But yeah, so, and I've been sick, and so I'm going to go into the wetlands and try and find my pussycat. It's only been 3 years, mind you. He probably won't even remember me. I'm going to try. I'll probably catch everybody's cat in the neighborhood again. I don't know. Wind's picking up pretty good. I could go out tonight and see, but he'd be hiding. Feral cats are smart. They hide. And he'd have to be extra smart because of no claws. When you survive this long, you may be thin, but I hope nobody hurt him. Anyhow, wish me luck. It'll be a long few days, usually is. You usually seriously do catch everything but the cat. Now, last time I caught everything, including the whole neighborhood's cats. After a while, the cats were signing a petition to have meat removed. It's like, God, I even gave him extra fish. Please forgive me. Oh, Lord. So anyway, good luck with the putty dat. And wish me well. Hope that I come back with nothing permanent, like scars that need to be restructured, my whole body. I'll talk to y'all soon. Happy Friday, by the way. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, no, that was leprechauns the other day. Ay, bigor. Whatever that means. No, I'll always be Irish because that's where I began. I'll always be Irish. I'll say that to any man. I used to sing that when I was a kid. Yeah. Yeah, well, part of my heritage is Irish. No wonder I know that song. That's what I began. I'll talk to you later.